Hello, I'm Finola Burke from RaaS, and today I'm catching up with Chris Noone, the CEO and Executive Director of vehicle subscription business, Carly Holdings, ASX ticker CL8. Welcome, Chris, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Finola.
Now, Carly's focused on delivering vehicles to both businesses and consumers to cater to their changing needs. Can you take us through the business proposition that you offer and why there's a growing demand for subscription services for vehicles?
Sure. So first, I'd like to talk about what subscription really is and how it differs from many of the other mobility solutions that already exist in the market. The way to look at subscription is that it's not a rental product, it's not a car share product, and it's not a leasing or a finance product either. It sits in between those. So we can see from this chart on the left-hand side, we have car share. This is typically 1 hour to 1 day use. It's really great for that sort of purpose because the cars are located close by, usually can be opened remotely and booked online, but they're very, very expensive for longer periods. Then you have car rental. Now, car rental prices fluctuate throughout the year, especially moving into the holiday periods. Prices increase significantly, and there is also a shortage of rental cars at the moment. You then have car subscription. Now, car subscription fits in between car rental and longer-term financial commitments such as purchase, finance, or leasing. So the average subscription period that we have for our business is 5.6 months. So compared to rental, which is about 7 to 14 days average, or finance, which is 3 years or more, it's a really good niche in between those two products. And what it does, it gives people and businesses the flexibility to get the car that they need at the right time for the right period of time that they need it at the right price as well. So in terms of our business market, we have a number of different use cases, a number of businesses as well as consumers are looking for flexibility. That's what subscription really offers. It gives them the opportunity to get a car immediately for as long as they need it. Our subscription periods run from 30 days minimum and have a termination period of 30 days. So at 30 days notice, you can return the car and you have no more financial obligations. So the reasons that the businesses will use subscription cars, they may have seasonal demand for those vehicles. They may have employees on probation or on secondment. They might have a short-term contract that they need to fulfill. And we have a number of not-for-profits who use our services because they have defined budget periods. They don't know if they will receive funding for the next budget period, so they need to have vehicles just for that period of time. Also, a number of businesses are ordering new cars now, and they're experiencing very lengthy delays in receiving those vehicles. So subscription is a great stopgap measure for those businesses. They can get the car they need now, and when their new car is delivered in 3, 6, or 12 months' time, they return the subscription vehicle and move directly into the vehicle that they've purchased. So once again, it's all about delivering flexibility and allowing businesses to meet the demand they see right at that present moment.
So Carly's been securing a utilisation rate of 87% for your vehicles, and subscription revenue as a percentage of subscriber transaction value is running at 51%. How have you achieved this, Chris, and how do you see these measures developing over time?
Utilisation for us has been a whole of company approach. We involve sales, marketing, technology, and operations. Every staff member in the business can contribute to achieving a high utilisation of the vehicles. It's one clear goal that everyone is focused on within the business. It starts from purchasing the right cars. We're purchasing in-demand cars, and we're getting them utilised very quickly through very effective marketing. Our marketing costs have come down as a percentage of revenue, and our conversion rates have increased through a lot of technological innovations that we've made. We're optimising the online customer channel, and we can continue to scale that and continue to improve those conversion ratios and drive down our cost of acquisition. We also have a very clear, transparent, and honest offer. We don't have any small print. There are no hidden fees. It's a simple offer, 30 days minimum commitment, 30 days notice to return the vehicle. It's exclusive use of the car, includes the car, insurance, registration, servicing, all the customer has to pay for is fuel and tolls. So it's a very simple offer that people can understand very quickly. We also strive to offer great customer service. Our Google rating is 4.6 and our NPS score is frequently over 60, which is really high figure for a company operating in this sort of industry. In terms of subscription revenue, this has increased from 33% in September quarter 21. And we've done that in a number of ways. Obviously, we've increased prices because our product is in very high demand. And also we're bringing in higher value vehicles into the fleet as well. We're very good at upselling customers to the more expensive plans. We have a small, medium and large plan, which have different kilometre allowances. And we have internal goals to drive people into those larger plans. We've also been switching our fleet from a predominantly asset-light fleet and introducing a lot more asset-heavy vehicles. And asset-heavy is where we own and finance the vehicles. Now, we have more control over the type of vehicles that we bring into the fleet, where we locate them, what price we sell them for, and also when we receive delivery of them as well. So all of those factors have combined to enable us to achieve growth in subscription revenue, but also growth in the utilisation as well. So going forward, we're aiming to go beyond 87% utilisation. That is, through better marketing and getting cars on the road quicker, but also through great customer service and keeping them on the road for longer with individual customers. We're looking to increase the transaction value overall, but the proportion of revenue as a proportion of transaction value, we believe will continue to increase as we introduce even more asset-heavy vehicles into the fleet. And that means that we will retain more of the revenue from every dollar of transaction value going forward.
And Carly is backed by some significant shareholders. You've got SG Fleet, ASX ticker SGF, and Turners Automotive Group, ASX ticker TRA, and they're also on the NZX under the same code. What role have they played in the company's development, Chris?
Both of these companies chose to invest in Carly after we launched the car subscription product. We're very fortunate to have two highly respected CEOs from large companies in the automotive industry join our board. So that is Robbie Blau from SG Fleet and also Todd Hunter from Turners Automotive in New Zealand. SG Fleet is a dominant player in the fleet management and leasing industry and manage over 250,000 vehicles. SG Fleet works with us in a number of ways. On the demand side, they provide referrals. So they provide referrals for corporate, government and not-for-profit customers who need vehicles for 30 days, 6 months, 12 months. And this is not a market that SG Fleet focuses on. So those shorter term customers are ideal for us and SG Fleet refers them to us. SG Fleet also supplies cars to us on an asset light model where they retain the ownership of the vehicles and we pay a monthly fee for the use of that vehicle. SG Fleet also lease vehicles to Carly as well. And this is where we have multi-year leases for those vehicles and we have a bit more control over the type and location of those vehicles. With Turners Automotive, they're our partner in New Zealand and they are the largest seller of cars in New Zealand and they have launched Turners Subscription. Now, their subscription business is powered by our technology platform under a white label deal. So it introduces a licensing stream to our business and it also allows us to learn about what's happening in another market. New Zealand is actually ahead of Australia in terms of the electrification of the vehicle fleet, and we're picking up a lot of learnings about what Turners are doing in New Zealand and the success that they're having in the EV market. Over 40% of the vehicles that they have in their fleet are electric vehicles. So it's a very future-looking proposition, and it's a very good way for us to understand what will be coming to Australia, hopefully very soon.
Well, thank you, Chris, for your time today. I'm looking forward to catching up with you through the course of 2023 to check on the progress of Carly Holdings.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.